Good morning from New York. All hat and no cattle. The RNC. How hate, fear, and revenge dumb down the brilliant human mind. You know, it's sad to see the human brain not working. It really is. It's all right to wear the hat as long as the brain underneath it is working. What stops it from working? Whirlpool, fear, hate, revenge. Defensiveness triggers the lower parts of the brain, not the part that thinks. And, it's easy to get caught up in that and get addicted to that, Then you end up all hat, no cattle. In other words, just a fake, and that's now it's a fashion statement or something. Lack of a good haircut. But yeah, this dime store cowboy's got a few things to say. Yes, I've ridden a horse before. Lived on a farm. So I got a little entitlement there, although there was only one cow. But yeah, you look at all of the things that's coming out of 2020-25 plan, the 2025 plan of the RNC and Donald Trump and the not so thoughtful Vance. Neither one of them are thoughtful. They're a good match. It's if you're into that, you're triggering that part of the brain that doesn't think. You can get caught up in a cult. You really can. Where you're insulting everybody else, and you're a guy with a big weight problem who wants to make fun of people with a weight problem. You can't make this up. Come on, Donald, you're not trim and fit. Why are you making fun of people with a weight problem? Does it make them less than, it certainly doesn't make them less than you, does it? Health-wise. Yeah, in fact, they're probably healthier than you, Donald. Well, what Kamala Harris is talking about is not clinging to the past, not clinging to hate, fear, and revenge, whatever has happened to you, but looking toward a more healing approach where we preserve and defend the potential of every human mind. We give it hope, especially our children. Going into the past, we're not going back. America is going to go forward, and Trump's going to be history. It's sooner or later. If he gets into office, he's going to totally destroy the Republican Party, which will leave us with only one decent party at all to vote for, and that's kind of sad. Yeah, countries with only one party, but that's the punishment we're going to get if we vote for Donald Trump, along with a lot of other curses that will come along. You know, oh God, going backwards means there's a disease where people are trapped in traumas in the past, with, and that means that they're calming themselves with symbolic forms of what they lost in the bad situation they were in, kind of trapped in it a little bit, you know, living in the past. And I've talked a lot about how you get out of that. And trauma therapy of some kind is very helpful for getting you out of that. And of course, there are many approaches there. I like the mystic approach for those who are healthy enough to do it. It's an approach that gives you an independence. Builds your self-esteem and your self-confidence. Makes you less dependent on a therapist. Someone guiding you by the nose into your inner life. It's okay to have some help, but you got to do something yourself. That's what the mystic path is about. And as I describe it, the inner mind communication. It's not enough to have help from the outside. You got to be cooperating with the help. And yeah, but yeah, that's a problem. It's yeah, there's some people who are so trapped in the past they're really pretty unconscious, and they need to be woken up. And that whole question is one that's up to a debate, whether how we're going to be able to fix that problem in human minds. Human mind is brilliant, just the use of language itself is proof of high intelligence. And the most retarded human being is, well, that's not the correct word. The most mentally challenged human beings are still brilliant creatures. We brag about what a dog can do. Honor, the intelligence of human beings. It's far greater than a dog. Not to put down dogs. Dogs are great. Love dogs. Sometimes they're a better friend than certainly great listeners. They can't really give you advice, but they can give you some comfort, and sometimes other human beings can just add to the drama that you're already stuck in. And that can happen with therapy as well. Get the wrong therapist. or, some therapists who think they know where you need to go instead of helping you find where to go, where you need to go. Big difference there. And that's why I'm a supporter of Genovian primal therapy. Not that that's perfect either, but it's, believe it or not, it's like years ahead of a lot of what I'm seeing out there. And okay, I've gone off into what might be an excuse for not using the brilliant human mind. You're stuck in the past and trauma, then it makes it difficult to fully utilize your human mind. But for many others, it's a matter of being caught up in those three things that I was talking about: revenge, fear, and hate. And that's the only thing you're hearing from Trump. He really shows an inability to think and ponder and question. You can't trust somebody like that. If their drama has them, it's okay to have drama, and but have your drama. Be in charge. If you're not, then maybe you've got some traumas you need to have help with, or that you can help yourself with. But other than that, take charge of your life. Stop listening to people who are getting you afraid, making you afraid and angry and out for revenge. That doesn't take you to a good place. Your mind shuts down. You start thinking, well, as someone who is all hat, no cattle, which is a very poetic way of saying someone who couldn't think their way out of a barn door with the barn door open, wearing a cowboy hat, pretending to be as smart as cowboys have to be. It's don't get caught up in the revenge and the fear and the hate. We elect people who are not spewing that sort of thing. And people who do spew that sort of thing are also probably trying to manipulate you. They just know that these are triggers to keep people from thinking so that they will follow what you're trying to preach. Yeah. What's free? How does freedom fit into that? There's no freedom in that kind of defensiveness. It also makes you kind of, it can turn you into an enraged coward. Yeah. Someone rushing into battle thinking they're brave, when actually they're just thoughtless and hateful. It's not the same as bravery. Bravery is you're thoughtful, you're afraid, and you have a love for country or for others that drives you forward in spite of your fear. That is bravery. And that defines a veteran. Okay. I can't imagine that this doesn't cover the issue sufficiently. So I'm going to just stop it right here. And I hope that if you get the point, then let me know in the comments. You getting what I'm saying? Make sure that you vote, help others register to vote, and help get them out to the polls and be an activist for love. Because love brings people together, brings people together, nations together, and get your own mind together. So, you know, speak love, hear love, see love. Anyway, I'll leave you with my. Oh, yeah. Please do subscribe and become part of the team. We're looking for people willing to be on Zoom calls discussing vital issues of the nation and of individuals. A discussion that is for the whole world, bringing us all together in the best way possible. Love really is the answer. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand or her hand or its hand, however you see the source of all love. And remember what the great physicist Carl Sagan said: we are the universe knowing itself. And take that into your daily life. Understand that we're all joined together in the wonder of life in the universe. We're all part and parcel of that and of each other. And how we act is important. How we speak is important. How we behave and speak when we're focused within our mind matters as well. So there's a word, woo, always trying to call me. There is a statement that's used for hello and goodbye in India, which means what Carl Sagan said. That word is namaste. So, here you go. If you're in agreement that we need more empathy and awareness in our communications, please join the team and subscribe so we know, and comment so we know who you are, so we can invite you to our Zoom calls. And if you don't have a lot of time, you just want to make a comment, you agree, let us know. Or just say namaste. So make a better day today and tomorrow. You know you can. You have a brilliant human mind. Whoever you are. Don't let fear, anger, and revenge change that. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Namaste.